Hello, everyone. Welcome to Viton's podcast. I remain your humble host, Mr. Ifeanyi Prosper, aka Richana One at all social media platforms. Ladies and gentlemen, travel lovers, adventure seekers, welcome back to another episode, another fire episode of Viton's podcast. You know what time it is? We are discussing a very special brand, travel agency brand Eagle Travels and Tours. And on this particular episode, I have an interesting guest that partaked on the Meet 2024, and I would like to know more about the processes of which he undergoes to travel to a very popular destination, Mombasa, Kenya. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Mr. Sweet in the middle.
Thank you very much. My name is Victor Onesike, popularly known by Sweet in the Middle. I own a clothing brand named Soda. That's what I'm putting on. And I'm also an influencer. I do events around Nigeria. And I also love traveling. That was the main reason I partaked on this journey with G Travels and Tours. And I promise you, it was a whole lot of fun.
All right, my guy. Let's hear from the beginning.
Okay.
How did you hear about Grand Eagle Travels?
Okay. I heard from Grand Eagle Travels and Tours from a friend of mine
Really?
via me coming to influence for them. Like I said, I'm an influencer, trying to get people to know about their tours and traveling plans. So me being the fact that I love traveling, aside influencing it, I now had to go on a trip with them, and it was 100% interesting.
I love that.
Okay.
I would like to also know more. I have a pile of questions to ask you, Mr.
Shoot.
I know there is so many travel agencies out there. What particularly made you choose Grand Eagle Travels?
Okay, basically, I will make this short. I actually kind of aligned with their vision. Like I said, I love traveling. I travel a lot. So when I listened to the plans they had for us during the trip, it was an easy decision for me. So I just liked what I was hearing, and I had to go on the trip with them. I did not want to miss it.
Really? But were there any challenges during the processing of this tour that you took?
And I won't call it challenges because it was looking like the visa wanted to take
Longer than
expected.
But everything went through.
It went through. Yes, the agency they actually they did themselves, and it came outside, and we all went for the trip.
So you're telling me that Grand Eagle Travels and Tours took care of the visas, the accommodation, the
Everything,
flights booking,
everything.
everything is just pack your bag and go.
Just go and enjoy yourself. 100%. G Travels and Tours. Tested and trusted.
Concerning the processing, how smooth was it?
I would say 90% smooth.
90%.
Yes, I'll give them 90%. 9/10.
So you can actually recommend Grand Eagle Tours to somebody.
Anytime, any day. Anytime, any day. 100%.
Let's get into the reaction.
Okay?
Mombasa.
Yes.
I do hear about this destination, Kenya, but I'm opportune with somebody that have visited the destination and explored the destination
Yes.
to greater length. So I would like to know, when you first landed in Mombasa, what was your first impression?
When I first landed in Mombasa, my first impression, I was just optimistic with the whole. Just want to try their food. Been seeing that blue waters online, so I just wanted to straight into the action of seeing everything, trying everything. So it was actually mind blowing.
Really?
Yeah.
I heard about the yacht parties.
Best I've ever.
Tell me something about this yacht party.
Best I've ever attended. Best party, best boat party, because there are a lot of things I like doing. Things I don't like, I don't do. The ones I do them 100.
What made this one the best? Can you give
Okay,
us
let me break it down for you. Normally in Lagos, if I go for yacht party, usually maybe 1 hour, 2 hours, and you get tired. But I think maybe the adventure in this one, we had to take a DJ, our own private DJ, was on board with us with his DJ equipment and everything. We had food, we had drinks. We did this yacht party for 6 hours.
Really?
Yes, from sunlight to night, to sundown. So it was actually fun. I enjoyed myself. It wasn't tiring. So I think that was like the best yacht party I've ever attended.
If I was there, my Instagram story will never rest.
Ever.
What about the sightseeing? I heard that there's different interesting catchy environment in Kenya. Which particular location stood out?
Okay, I would say we went to a lot of them. We went to the national park. It was fun, but I'm not really a
The
fan
park
of,
person.
yes, park persons. But it was lit. But I think the best from them all was the one place they called Fort Jesus.
Fort Jesus.
Yes, Fort Jesus.
Can you tell us something about
Yes,
this place?
I think they said the Portuguese colonized that part of Mombasa.
Really?
Yes, I think a whole lot of background stories from many many years ago, but it was actually nice. I enjoyed it, and the back of it, there's still this sea at the back, blue water. So it was actually fun. You go on top of the hills and you're seeing waters,
Mm.
blue water. So it was fun.
So it was just culture, fun,
Yes,
10
yes,
out of 10 experience.
yes. Good pictures. I took had a lot of memories.
Tell me one more thing. How was the nightlife?
Ah, nightlife in Mombasa. Let me not lie.
Don't lie.
Let me not lie.
Don't lie.
They beat my imagination.
Really?
Yes, because we're going
More
there.
than Nigeria.
No, not more than Nigeria. I won't. Don't go there. Why I say they beat my imagination, because Nigeria, you know how Nigeria is with nightlife. Me, I based in Lagos, so I'm used to the nightlife. I'm a night guy. I go to parties a lot. Like I said, I do events, I do parties, so I know lots about parties. So it beat my imagination because I didn't expect the nightlife to be as how I saw it.
How was
We went
it?
to
Can
some
you can
series
you
of lounges and clubs, and Mombasa Kenyan people love party. Oh. There are
really?
girls, there are guys, all of them drink. Hype men, like, was still the music. It was nice. Nigerian music dominating everywhere. So it was actually nice. I enjoyed the nightlife in Mombasa.
What dish was your favorite dish? What dish was your favorite dish? Which
To be
one?
very
Which
honest,
one did you enjoy eating?
I can't remember. I can't remember the name. But me personally, I am a selector.
Of dishes.
I know how to select a lot. So I did not really
Did
do
you
more of that
try their
dishes.
biryani?
Maybe I tried it, but I can't remember the name. So I did more of Nigerian dishes over there, Nigerian restaurants.
Samaki? What of samaki? Did you try
That's why I
that?
said if it's that popular, maybe I tried it, but I couldn't remember the name. Yeah, basically.
If someone is planning to visit Mombasa, what is one thing that they need to experience?
The yacht party.
Really?
Yes, you need to be on top of that water, that blue water. You
Your own
don't
DJ.
you don't want to miss it. We had like, and guess what? We now had a lot of Kenyan girls that came to entertain us in the yacht party.
What
They
kind of
love to party,
entertainment were they giving?
dancing. Like, we have a DJ, we have a lot of drinks, we have food, we have pretty Kenyan ladies from Mombasa, from Nairobi,
Mm.
that came all the way from Nairobi to Mombasa to party with us. They heard that Nigerian boys were in town, Lagos boys were in town, so they had to pop out, and it was fun. I enjoyed myself. The girls had vibes.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah,
I heard another big thing is coming. Another big travel is coming.
yeah,
Meet 2025.
yeah.
Would you love to go again?
That's why I'm here. I'm talking about the mid 2024, so I can't miss the mid 2025.
Really?
Yes, I'm a traveler, so this is what I love doing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So what's the next destination?
Okay, we're looking at three countries. We're going to two countries.
Okay.
This one we just went to only Kenya. So now we're looking at Zambia, Malawi, and Cape Verde. So we're looking at going to two countries from those three countries. So before then, I think try and conclude on where we're going to, but take note of these three countries: Zambia, Malawi, and Cape Verde.
That means Grand Eagle Tour is not here to play.
I'm not joking.
See, they're not joking. What's the purpose of the Meet 2025? Apart from enjoyment, what else?
Okay. We'll say one of the purposes of the Meet 25 is not just about fun alone. It's meeting new people, meeting people that you can impact on, people that can impact high standard, like working class, different parts, business wise. You see people that you could share your business ideas with. Because me, I'm a businessman, like I said, I'm into clothing brand and so You never know you can meet there. That might be of a great plus to your success. So it's not just about partying, going to yacht parties or going to clubs. Sharing ideas too. So
I love that.
yeah,
Travel with purpose.
travel purpose.
But let me ask,
Right.
is the trip expensive? Because the people would love to know.
Okay. Let me break it down for you guys.
Break it down.
I won't say it's expensive, I won't say it's cheap.
It's
But
affordable.
yes, affordable because we have like packages. You might choose not to go for all the packages. Like,
Okay.
for example, the major thing is just getting your visa, getting your accommodation, and your flight to and fro. So, if you have like 6 activities or 8 activities, for example, you don't want to spend so much. You can choose to go for just 4 activities because these activities cost money. It's another man's land. So you might choose not to go for the yacht party because you don't want to spend so much. You might choose not to go to club because of you get. You can go for some other ones. So it just depends on your pockets and how you want to enjoy the country.
So basically, if you plan ahead, you can make
Yes,
it.
can be paying instrumentally. Maybe from the first, second month, third month of the year, before the mid year, when we want to go for the trip. You see, you might have covered it all.
That's smart.
Yeah.
Travel enjoyment without breaking the bank.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you say so?
Yeah.
All right, my viewers, we have come to the end of this episode, and you guys have heard it: stress-free travel, yacht parties, sightseeing, amazing food, all life-changing experiences. This is what you can get from Grand Eagle
Travels
Travels and
and
Tours.
tours.
You know, I don't know, Mr. Sweet in the middle. Do you have something else to add on the table?
Okay, so I'm here to tell you guys that those of you that don't have the plans of traveling, I think left for me, I love to travel. I've been to like, if I'm not mistaken, like 5 countries, although in Africa though. So if you don't have the plans of traveling, or you've not seen any interest in traveling, I would advise you guys to try. Traveling gives you exposure. Trust me. You can't just be in your hometown. Some people say they have not visited Lagos, they've not visited Abuja. They are Nigerians, they stay in their hometown, in their village,
That
they
is
have
true.
money.
That is true.
They've not visited even
Limiting
Port Harcourt.
themselves
Imagine
exposure.
not even visiting Lagos or Abuja, how much more living Africa or living in Nigeria, going to Ghana or going to Togo. So I think traveling is such a great thing for everyone, at least to change your mindset, give you exposure, so that when others are talking in public, you have like 1 or 2 cents to drop.
To contribute.
Yes.
That is, I love that from Mr. Sweet
Sweet
in
in
the
the
middle.
middle.
All right, guys, we are live at DCT Studio in Asaba. You want to take a shoot? Just send them a message. Tell them you're coming from Vibetones podcast, and you will get very special discount. Like and subscribe. Subscribe to this video. Una we know they grade they subscribe. Now go just view, just the view, no subscription. Stop doing that. Subscribe to this channel, like this video, drop a comment. If you want to travel, you know your best plug.
Yeah,
Grand
travels.
Eagle Travels and Tours. See you on the next episode. Do you have any shout outs to make, Mr. Sweet in the middle?
Okay. So special shout out to all my fellow clothing brands in Nigeria.
Yeah.
So my fellow Nigerians, if you don't have those big money to buy those oversized things, you can influence your brand, influence your business, your music, whatever you do. So thank you. Find us on Instagram, on Snapchat, sweet vibes _007, on Instagram, sweet in the middle. Those are my socials. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Sweet in the middle. That was a nice shout out. I would like to conclude this episode by saying that we are live at DCT Studios in Asaba. And guys, subscribe to this channel. Subscribe, like the video, drop your comments on the comment section. If you want to travel and explore the world at large, Grand Eagle Travels and Tours is there to make it happen. Follow us for the next episode. Thank you.
Thank you.